basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here we go. And Doris, with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight. We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. And it's Thunder's ball. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Dort. 4-3. Gafford grabs the miss. The three from Thompson. First shot won't go. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein a screen. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chetholmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Dort. The Mavs get their last shot to go. It's Holmgren, high post. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And Williams drops them both. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddy.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddy is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, to the left side wing. From deep, Holmgren. Washington grabs the miss. Thompson with it. Hartenstein covering. From outside the arc. Thompson's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the game.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie-Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Well, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chetholmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Clock at 4. Off target from 3-point range. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Davis. On the wing, Irving. Puts up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Daniel Gafford picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And the foul called on Jalenwilliams. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Irving. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. No good on the 3. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Count the basket. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Offensive rebound. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Left side, Irving. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Well, Doris, Chetholmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Chetholmgren.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, BA. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Irving. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. To stop the drought. Gafford grabs the miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
For your Mavericks, Anthony Davis, pjwashington.
Irving for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Dallas leading by 11. Outside for Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Inside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Irving. And the foul called on Chetholmgren. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks.
Davis a screen. The 3 from Thompson. Offensive rebound. Nice touch by Davis inside.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Lets it go from deep. Gafford grabs the miss.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Pass to Williams. There's Davis with the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Pass to Washington. There's Davis with the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
The three from Thompson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Williams. Misses off the left iron. The Mavericks lead by 10. From deep. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
You have to be aware when Klay Thompson has the ball in his hands. He can pull up at any time off that dribble.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he knocks the jumper down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the foul called on Jalenwilliams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Tries the spin move. Washington outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Goes up on the baseline. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 13. With the floater. Hartenstein pulls it in. Williams into the lane. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Williams from long range. That shot, no good. And so it's Dallas with it. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And Thompson gets it to go.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line, and you've got to guard him from that spot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Tries to break his ice. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Dallas with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's the three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas leading by 18. On the wing, Thompson. 13 points in the game.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
The jump hook. Outside for Davis. An open look for Lively. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 19. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Dort outside. Let's go with a three. Connects from downtown. 7 seconds left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be...
The Thunder, 28.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
From deep. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. The Mavericks lead by 14. Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Christie. Irving with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 5 on the clock. Basket's good. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The kick out to Williams. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Spins. The three is up. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 19. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lively grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Hartenstein a screen to the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Pass to Davis. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They get it again. The three is up. That shot off the mark. Thunder trail by 18. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. And here's Thompson for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. The three from Holmgren. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Gafford. The three from Thompson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 18. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Irving.
Whoa, big time block from Kyrie-Irving. Guys, love seeing him hustle on that end.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The three from Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas leading by 18.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Kyrie-Irving.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Back to Thompson. Outside Davis. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Screen by Lively. Williams from long range. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special.